It's a little bit lively, that music. Keeps Jim from falling asleep in the corner.
I like it. The other
I like
one,
it.
the way too heavy load or whatever you called it.
I don't want to carry that load no more. Yeah. Oh, well, I don't want to carry the load still. I still feel that way, but I thought it's time to switch it up and do a little bit lively. Put some zip in our step, a little spring in our step.
It's funny, folks, because we're both done. Terry's up all night. I was up all night.
Oh, man. Here we go. My story is one of allergies and trying to cut whatever grass there was. There wasn't grass. There was weeds, and we have clay-based soil, so it's dry as dust. When you go over it with a lawnmower, just a cloud of particles just surround
that's got
you.
to be hell for someone.
I thought I should have had a face mask on, with goggles and filters. But it really went to my sinuses, and I couldn't breathe. I was sitting up all night, and no matter, even antihistamines didn't help it. So here I am at the end of a rough night. Here you are at the end of a rough night. And we're talking about the Jim and Terry Show, pondering things out of this world, in this world, not of this world, the material, the immaterial, the stuff that matters or does not matter.
Oh, jeez, you are tired.
I could go on like this, Jim. Stop me. Poke me with a stick. We're going to talk a little bit more about the corruption in the Trump admin, just to get it out of the way, and then we'll go on to some other things. But I cut my cable 2 years ago. My wife has been lamenting that cut, and for 2 years I've heard nonstop complaining. I want my broadcast news. I want my shows.
I want my MTV.
So I finally did it, made arrangements with Rogers, and we're back on the cable bandwagon. First show that comes up, CNN, the shooting.
Oh, God, horrible.
So America is broken still. I told you this morning I started following Violence in America when Michael Moore did the Bowling for Columbine.
Yeah.
And nothing has changed, really. Nothing.
Well, this year alone, there's been 150 mass shootings in the United States. 150.
Does that not bother anybody in Congress, in the Senate?
You have a right to have your gun.
Oh, yes, the right to shoot them
And
up.
I'll tell you the solution for that is you just put in those 5-year-old kids' hands a gun. See how far that shooter gets.
That's right. The answer to guns is more guns. If the teacher had guns, they could have shot the guy. I don't even know. Do you know the details? Where was the guy? He was shot through a church?
He locked the doors so no one could get out with
Oh,
2x4s or whatever. And then he just shot through the windows and tried to kill everybody in the place.
I saw a little bit of the clip of him talking to himself, I guess. He posted did he post it online? Showing the bullets and showing the rounds and holding them in his fingers and clicking the metal of the cartridges and saying...
Oh, he's a real sick bird. Really, really, really sick.
A sick bird, but he's 20. A 20-year-old...
23, I think.
White guy.
Yeah. It seems to be usually a white guy has lost it. I thought at first it was a woman, I thought they said, but it wasn't. I was at lunch yesterday. I said, I think it was a woman, but it turns out it wasn't. It was a guy. So.
Do you remember the phrase going postal?
Going postal?
Postal.
No.
You've never heard that phrase?
I don't know. I might have heard it.
We haven't used it.
It's old, isn't it?
It's very old because it goes back to the first postal worker who took a gun to his place of employment and shot up his colleagues. That's where we got the phrase going postal. It became an idiom in the English language because it started to happen, not just once, but twice, 3, 4, 5. People taking guns to the workplaces.
Yeah, unbelievable. Well, and down there's a lot of people that can carry an open gun. I saw
open
a guy
carry.
I saw a guy once. His coat was open a bit, and he had a revolver at his side in a little leather case. And a lot of women have a little revolver in their purse. And I thank God I live in Canada. The United States is going to, it's broken, but it's going to snap. And when it does, I can't imagine what it's going to look like down there. Because let's just, I've said I think there's going to be civil war. Mm-hmm. And part of it is because Trump's organizing an army for himself. It's his army, and that's the and other
You mean the
other-
National Guard is his army?
Pretty well, that's what he's making it. He's in control of it, and we know those 5 or 6 other states have sent National Guard as an offering to their king.
An offering.
Yeah, as an offering, we will protect Washington, which is by far not the worst city in the United States. But he lies and says it is, and so that's just to take control, seize control. He's now seized control of their transportation in Washington. That's only the beginning. He's going to do that everywhere, and eventually some brave general or somebody's going to say, that is it. We've got to defy all that is right, and then bang, next thing you know, there's
Defy
civil
all
war.
that is wrong and support all that is right.
Yeah, but by doing wrong, because that would be the most horrible, unthinkable thing of a general
To turn against the
rising
president.
up against his own president. But what you got here is that you got a real sick bunny there as president.
I think you're right. The example of how sick he is, it was bad enough to watch this thing from the mouths of the Trump administration, the cabinet meeting that was held yesterday, I think it
Isn't that
was.
just
But
ugly?
it's even worse to think that that guy sitting there, the mustard-colored Mussolini or whatever you called him,
Oh, what was that? Oh, yeah, Tangerine Mussolini? No. Marmalade? No, it wasn't marmalade.
what
Something
color
like
is
that.
it? I don't know
Yeah.
what color it is. Spray tan.
Marmalade would do, though. Yeah.
Anyway, that he needs this, that he thrives on this, where he has to hear it, where he
Well,
doesn't
remember
feel
I
good.
told you he will declare he's God. He's
Yeah.
going to do that because he actually thinks he is. Now, one of the things, if you just look at what's happening, he said, "I am your retribution."
Yes.
and that's God. Quite frankly, God says, do not seek revenge. Revenge is mine. So he's now saying, I'm your retribution. I am revenge. So that's what he's saying, and we see he's locking up people all over the place. But he also receives praise and honor and worship, quite frankly. I mean, those little blondes that go, Mr. President, they even lie. You just saved 300 million American lives. You are just absolutely wonderful. You are the savior of America. Just, you mark my words. But he's already declaring it. And he's also declared, he says, I think the American people would like a dictator.
I heard that one.
Did
this
you not
week.
hear that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And I also heard Steve Miller say what I really think is the beginning of the end and perhaps the final slide into the Civil War that you are worried about. And that's that he says the Democrat Party is I think it's a terrorist. He used the word a terrorist organization.
So there'll be just one party. And then there'll be only one election to elect only one person.
Then you won't even need
And then,
one.
Yeah, and
But
remember, everybody lies about Trump. He's 6'8". He only weighs 220 pounds.
now, getting back to Trump as the mustard marmalade mustachio Mussolini or whatever they call, I don't know how many M&Ms there are in whatever the alliteration was. Will he, getting back to the God thing, will he, do you remember the AI generated stuff on Gaza?
Yep.
Will he be descending the stairs of the new temple?
Yeah, I think. Well, if he lives long enough, I think that he could be the guy. I mean, I don't think he's the Antichrist, but if you wanted to pretend he is, he's doing everything. That was he's making the Muslim world happy by going over there and receiving a $1 billion jet and giving them a part of the crypto and everything. They're starting to love this guy because he's really not a religious man. You're fooling yourself if you think he is. So he's dealing with them. He's got Benjamin Netanyahu saying, "Oh, great one, oh, great president of the world. I think this is a nomination for the Nobel Peace Prize." Can you imagine anybody less qualified?
Noble Peace Prize.
Yeah. None of the wars he says he's fixed. Some of the little wars he says he's fixed, they haven't got the means to say no, he didn't. But India says, "Shut up! You didn't fix anything."
India's not picking up the phone, apparently.
Apparently, they're not even picking up the phone to the guy. But he's doing all this, and then he's hobnobbing with the powers of the world, which makes you sometimes wonder if he's the little horn that rose up among all of these bigger horns.
These are biblical images that Jim is referring to here.
Yeah. Sorry about that, folks. But you could literally, I mean, if I wanted to, I could sit down and write, well, if he's not, he sure has the qualities of the Antichrist. And so I do think he will declare, he will be the abomination that causes desolation.
Well, he's definitely an abomination. I think since the moment he threw the spaghetti at the wall in the White House, that was an abomination. And looking at the way...
And he can't stand anybody being greater than him.
Oh, no.
Even this shooting, he can't really come out really sympathetic. It's all about him. I'm the president. Yeah,
and then stop it, Mr. President. Stop it.
Yes.
Jim and Terry Show, waxing eloquent as best we can, without sleep and with only one cup of coffee. Get some more, Jim. Bye-bye for now.